Humanoid robots are happening, assisting us not only in the workplace but also within our own homes. Here are some terrifying humanoid creations blurring the lines of technology and humanity. You can now buy your very own robotic girlfriend. Meet Aria, your android companion. Back in January at a Consumer Electronics Show, the world was introduced to the very advanced robot Aria, specifically made to help with more emotional interactions with people. Thankfully, as of recent, it's been made clear by the company that she is not designed for intimacy, but rather there to be a personal companion in aiding with loneliness and other issues. So keep your head out of the gutter. They want to place these androids in settings such as business environments, hospitals, and even amusement parks to entertain the masses. She's also completely customizable. If you don't like the blonde hair or facial features, you can simply peel back her face that is being held up by magnets and replace it with a variety of options. If you're thinking about buying one, I hope you have $175,000 to spare. Tesla created their own android robot named Optimus. It's adopted a lot of the technology that is used in the Tesla vehicles, but with a much more advanced AI to help people throughout the day. Its movements are very basic though. It can't really hold conversations like Aria can. In fact, it can't talk at all. But it can fold your laundry if you need it to. It has basic locomotions such as walking forward, squatting, sorting objects based on color, balancing, lifting, pretty much everything a 5-year-old can do. But other than kind of helping out with chores in the home, the creator of these androids never disclosed what they would be used for. Does that scare anyone else? It's as if all it takes is one switch to transform them into something more sinister. Basically, all that was described about these things was whatever you can think of, it can do. Horrifying. Meet Android Ultra 3, the robot that can sing opera. Back in 2016, a line of androids were created in Japan to purposely see how humans would interact with them. Not so much about what they can do necessarily. Other than performing an opera song, I don't necessarily know what other purpose it has. It's made to be 100% neutral looking, showing no gender whatsoever. This new generation of Alter, number 3, has been updated to show more expression around the mouth for singing its songs, more facial expression overall, and sense humans when it comes around it. However, its body is still quite dramatic in how it moves, flailing its arms around and constantly moving uncanny-like. But that is also the point. It's not meant to blur the lines between humans and robot. Still, it is a little terrifying to watch it spin around while singing opera. Would you pay tickets to see this? Meet Armar 6, the humanoid assistant robot that'll help you in your warehouse. Its human appearance is so that it can use tools meant for humans, allowing them to be a wonderful assistant when it comes to work-related issues out of the abilities of mere humans. It can hold power drills and hammers, and also act quickly in random situations that weren't programmed into their system beforehand. It also learns from human observation, much like a newborn, and it is able to interact with people in a somewhat natural way. If it sees you struggling with something, it'll come up to you and offer assistance, kinda like Baymax. These interactions need to be repeated though for the AI to understand completely what its task is, which is the same across the board. When it knows what task is needing to be done, it realizes how to use the tool that is presented to it. Pretty cool. Check out Apollo, the robot that speaks through pictures. Apollo here is also created to help aid warehouse workers as well as manufacturing plants. The creators of this guy are hoping that eventually his talents will exceed these environments and extend outward, including home deliveries and elderly care. No thank you. Apollo is considered the first commercial humanoid robot to be used in these situations. He's also quite tall, a striking height of 5'8", but his runtime is only 4 hours per battery pack, and weighs up to 160 pounds. Now, the fun part is how he interacts with people. With the help of LEDs in its head, mouth, and chest, it is able to communicate with others with words and fun imagery. They claim it to have an unbeaten safety since it is a collaborative learning robot, rather than just being a regular programmed machine. But I don't know, do you trust it completely? How do you feel about this new age of robotics? Let me know down below and I will see you all in the next video.